Alright guys, welcome back to another dream build video. If you're new to the channel, basically this is a series where I take a board, scooter, skates, literally anything that I'm into at the moment, and make a setup that I would think is really awesome. If it's something I'm super familiar with, like boards, then it's probably going to be based off of personal preference as well as a little bit of aesthetic. If it's something that I'm not really familiar with, it's probably going to be based off of aesthetic. But you guys, if you've seen my I tried inline skating video, then you know that inline skating is something I'm super into. At the moment, I've literally only done it for 2 days, and then the third day I only did it for like 30 minutes, so I don't know if I really count that weather. But this is the skate that I have. It's the Razor Colt Copper. It's a V2, so I'm not really sure, but basically there's ground control, Featherlight 3 frame. I'm pretty sure these are just ground control wheels. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. But this is the skate. And for today's dream build, I chose the Razor Colt, which is similar to the one that I have, except I don't know what version it is. Version 1, version 2, I literally know none of that. And today's drink is tuna per mint tea. Yes. Anyway, this is the skate. It is gray and teal and hi Ray. Gray and teal, and I kind of like the all like solid colors, like that. My skates are all white, I like that. And this skate is all gray, and I like that. And here's it as a complete. It does have the black frame, I believe, or gray frame, I'm not sure. Anyway, in the picture. But what I would do to it, again, from a very unexperienced person, I'm gonna put you down there. There you go. Okay. From a very unexperienced person, this is what I would do. As far as the liner, I'm gonna start from the top, work my way down. As far as the liner goes, I literally know nothing about liners, except for some are different colors and they fit your foot differently. I feel like that's something you'd have to like try on in order to like get a good idea about. What I do know is that I gotta believe that this liner and that liner are the same liners because they're the same skate, just different colors. But I like how it feels on the top. I don't like how it feels right here. It makes my foot feel very pinched, and then I don't like the toe box as far as the liner goes. As far as the boot goes, I love it. I have a rather wide foot. My shoe size is size 13. Well, 12 to 13, anywhere in that range really, but size 13 feels a little bit more comfortable just because wide foot. Yeah, so having a size 13 boot is important to me. And then having a toe box that is also rather wide is important to me. Yeah, this part right here, don't really know. It just feels a little extra tight, a little pinched. Outside of that, it could also just be I've only ridden inline skates for 3 days. Who knows, maybe it's not broken in yet. But as far as like this liner that I will choose for this boot, I'm gonna keep the stock boot liner because one, that's too hard and complicated for something for me to choose with the lack of experience that I have. Also, the colors, teal, black. I like the colorway. I think it looks nice. As far as like the boot goes, I think it's aesthetically pleasing. So as far as the boot laces, I don't really I like the laces that are on it. I think those are fine. I like the laces that are on mine. I'm probably gonna keep those the same. And I honestly, as far as like the sole kit goes, I like the gray sole kit. And originally I was thinking, all right, so I'm gonna have like the whole gray like boot, gray on gray, and then I'm gonna do like this metal gray frame, and the whole thing's just gonna be like gray on gray. But then I actually saw some inspiration for, I guess it was like a UHMW frame kit, and then I thought, sole kit, and I thought that was a super dope boot. So this is what I'm gonna do. the Razor Cult comes with a bunch of different like sole kit options, and you can pretty much replace all the things. As far as the cuff, I'm keeping that. As far as the buckle, I'm keeping that. But the sole kit that I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do the black sole kit and little grind block. I think that looks really good. And then originally for the frame, I was going to go with the Kaiser Element 2 60s. Those are a metal frame. I just originally, like I said, sole kit gray. The Element 2 is kind of like a more gray raw color. And I thought that would be like super dope. However, then I came across the ground control metal frames. They offer it in a black colorway, which I kind of feel like the paint job is just gonna get scratched off anyway, so that's kind of beside the point, just an aesthetic thing. But it came with the option to do aluminum and plastic grind blocks. H blocks, I think that's the word. And I thought that would be like a really cool idea, so that's why I'm doing this. Gray and blue, or sort of like a gray and teal boot with a black and teal liner, and then the black sole kit and the black metal frame. I did have a question for you guys who feel like answering, but I keep hearing that metal frames are for park use only, and that's just like research that I've done. I'm not really like sure. I know that the ground control frames gave like a plastic H-block replacement that comes with it, so maybe that makes it a little bit more versatile. Anyway, I'm not sure because skateboards, metal trucks, those grind on anything, and I love that feeling. Scooter decks, metal, they grind on anything, and I love that feeling as well. So I'm very confused on what the deal is with metal frame, good or bad. Either way, I heard that they give good like response, I guess. Which is nice because fast is fun. So answer that question, but I'm gonna keep going with the aesthetic build here. So black sole kit, black ground control, and the 60 millimeter wheel size aluminum frame. You guys obviously know more about this than me, but I'm going for aesthetic. Cool. And then as far as the wheels go, I'm gonna go with the famous wheels. They're white, they have 6 spokes. I know that the 6 spokes was slightly cheaper than the 3 spoke. Not too sure why, but they are. I also know that they're a metal core wheel. Metal core wheels are not popular for skateboarding or longboarding or anything, but they are popular for scooters. So I was told that famous wheels are for park use. Again, not sure why. I heard that it wore down really quickly, based off of like riding anything other than park. But the metal cores are rather popular in scootering, so I'm not, like I said, I'm very confused. So you feel like giving me some advice, please do, but aesthetic. So this wheel, so I'm gonna do the full flat setup with 60 millimeter, 60 millimeter, 60 millimeter, 60 millimeter, both wheels. To get the full set, you would have to do 8 individual wheels, which comes up to a rather pricey cost. It's around the $100 range, and that is rather expensive for a set of wheels that me being a longboarder, skateboarder, is not used to doing. I will say that wheels are really expensive for scooters. You get 2 wheels, it's still $100, and I think that's crazy. But I also got to remember that this wheel in particular is a metal core, and that it already comes with bearings, which is nice. I've also heard that this wheel is really, really fast, so I think that's pretty dope. Anyway, that is going to be the build. Guys, let me know what you think. This sort of series is really fun to do. I'm really kind of just jumping into inline skating, but I figured I'd make a dream build video with the skates to show the skating community some love, because you guys were really, really positive and helpful on the last video, so that's what we got for you. I'm probably gonna keep doing videos like this for skates as well, so if there's a skate that you want to see like on a dream build video, then let me know. But also keep in mind that I'm not super experienced in this, so it's probably based more on aesthetic than functionality. you likely know more about it than I do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye.